What's up guys, and today I'm going to be going over both Bardock and Broly in the same video, but I will be starting off with Bardock. I'll be trying to go over what he has in store if you plan on picking him up, and what makes him a good character. I'll be doing the same with Broly, for example. I'm showing that you can combo off of this move, and I'll go into depth about this later, okay? But I'm just going to be mainly going over Bardock first.
Pathetic. I'm the one to revenge them. Me! I'm going to defeat you!
Bardock has a lot of specials that are open to him. One of his really good specials is, I don't know the name of this, but let's call it Turning Punch right now, right? Is his Turning Punch, because it's a hard knockdown, making it a really good combo ender. For example, if we do something like this, short combo, we can make it a very good combo ender so we can end the combo. It's a really strong tool, and it's also good for pressuring, so keep that in mind when you want to keep going in. Bardock also has a really strong tool to continue a pressure, but if you feel as if the enemy is going to be really open, you can try this move out. Quarter half circle special, and basically it's a combo star. It's not an insane combo star because it already uses a wall bang, but you could probably do a snap vanish afterwards, or you could do what I could do and try and pick up from somewhere. Try and do some kind of combo, for example, something like this. It's not massive, but it's a really good damage dealer for Bardock in general, and it's also really good for pressuring. When you charge it up, you do more damage and the enemy bounces off the wall more heavily, so it's a really good tool to be using. When it also comes to this tool, use it when they're up against the wall, because this is when they're going to be blocking the most, right? So you want to catch them off guard, so you can catch them with combos like these that'll do a shit ton of damage, and it'll really scare them into attacking, and you can continue this pressure. Bardock also shares one thing in common with Beerus, and that is that he has a level 1 that can become a level 2, and this is such a great tool to have because it allows you to extend the damage and keep it going. For example, after the wall bang, if you want to kill him quickly, they're on low health, you can do something like that. It is a really strong move, and the move is called Saiyan Spirit, and trust me, he does have the spirit. That sounds so gay, but basically it's one of my favourite moves from the older Dragon Ball games, and yeah, it's nice to know that this move can be comboed, and it's actually pretty useful because it means you could use an entire full 7 bars. For example, you do a combo, you might have like 1 bar left usually, but you can extend the damage with this and then hit with something else. I don't know why I did a random level 3. But seriously though, his level 3 is actually pretty strong. If you catch him off guard, you'll do a lot of damage, and not only that, it's used in the air, so just like his level 1 into level 2, it's a really strong mix-up. Also, his aerial quarter half circle forward Y, it's a knockdown, but it's not a hard knockdown. I can't find something that can combo off of it. I'm just kind of hoping that maybe you guys can maybe look into that one, because I can't find anything to do with that. I was trying maybe assist at the end of a combo, but again it didn't work. But to reiterate, his combo game is very strong in the air, but there's one problem, is that if you want to DHC, it's not going to work out for you because you need the opponent to be on the ground. So doing a special in the air is going to work against you if you want to do a DHC and you want to do like constant supers. So keep that in mind when you're playing as him. So far my strongest combo with Bardock, it isn't really that strong, but it's good enough to do a shit ton of damage if you want to use your full 7 bars, but it's something like this. It's not amazing, but I bet you guys could do something better. If you can, let me know, show me something, I don't know, like anything, because I'm really curious to what you can do with Bardock, because this is as strong as I can get right now. There's probably a lot better things you can do though. One thing I find difficult to do with Bardock, I have a feeling a lot of other people might have difficulties with it at first. If you don't have an assist like Vegeta and you have someone like 16 for example, it's very tough to combo in the assist. I'm having troubles right now, like trying to connect it. I only just connected it there, but it's very hard to actually use the assist that your teammates could offer, but you could do a lot of damage if you know what you're actually doing, so focus on that. Another thing is that Bardock is a fast character compared to like most of the characters on the, well, some of the characters on the roster. He's not as fast as Frieza or Cell, but he's actually a pretty fast character for his movement, unlike someone like Broly or 16, who are tank characters, so they're fucking massive and they take a wee while to move around. But Bardock's like a fast character, so it's best to have someone like him on your team, so it really mixes up your playstyle. One point is that Bardock's down B is actually pretty good, because unlike Broly's, which could completely whiff even though he's right next to him, or unlike Android 16's where he actually takes the opponent up with him and he has a lot of range and he has armor, Bardock has quick recovery so he can not be punished for it, and it gives him space with his opponent, so it's a pretty good down B. It has range and it has spacing, so it's pretty good. Final point is that his assist is really good. It's good for pressuring and it's actually good for comboing, but it's show right now. Forward Y and then Bardock's assist, or Broly's, right? But Bardock's assist, that's the wrong button, fuck's sake. Really strong, good for setups. The other thing is that pretty tough to combo his thing and other things at the super, so be careful there.
I'll put you out of your misery.
The next character we're going to move on to is, of course, the tank that was added. One of the best movie villains, Broly. Broly is a tank character based upon armor moves that are stronger than 16, but he does not have the mix-ups that 16 have. He has a lot of good pressures and stuff like that, like 16, a little bit better in my opinion, with his armor included, but he does not have the combo game that Android 16 does. He has a weaker combo game. One move I really want to go over with Broly is this one, Omega Crusher. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the name of it, I haven't actually looked at it. It's Omega something, alright? I'm going to call it, I think it was like Omega Blast. No, I can't remember, I'm not even going to bother. A really strong move at the wall because you can combo off of it because it's a wall splat. Which again makes it a very valuable, like a really good move at the wall, just like Bardock with his move at the wall. But one problem Broly has is that he doesn't have any moves to continue a combo like Vegeta with his down B, or Android 16 with his neutral B. He only has Frieza's kind of gameplay where he needs to knock the opponent down and pick them back up with an assist. So he is really weak when it comes to his combo game. He can't do special into specials, he can only do a few things, and he can't even combo his level 1 in a series combo, so it really shows how weak he is in this state. This next tool is going to make you feel like the Broly beast that you want to be. Basically, Broly has the ability to put up a shield that will deal with any projectile that isn't a super. So this is basically get out of pressure free move. Once you activate this, nothing can hit you. Oh wait, best bit on the other side. Watch. Oh fuck, can you do that again? Alright, watch. The Kamehameha does fuck all. You feel like an absolute monster, and you should, because this move is really strong. You can use it in the air, or you can use it on the ground. So remember, you'll be an absolute tank with this move. Next point is that the shield does not stop supers. We need to make sure this is going into our head. The shield does not stop supers. I activated it there. Those were active frames. Just to let you know, it won't even stop simple things. For example, what's his face? Kid Boo's, fuck, what is it? The rain, it won't even stop that. So make sure you remember, you can't deal with projectiles like that in that sense. Also, Broly keeps his armor move, like Android 16, but there's one problem, it's not as strong as Android 16. For example, he can power through normal attacks like they're nothing, but projectiles do not stop him. One hit is an absolute armor move for projectiles. After that, projectiles will act like normal hits and actually cause stun, so it's not useful here. Broly's armor is pretty strong compared to Goku's. Not Goku's, Android 16, fuck's sake. Android 16's armor is based upon powering through projectiles and anything that's a multi-hit. However, Broly's is based upon just powering through. He does not gain armor on his level 1, but he does gain armor on a lot of other moves that Android 16 wouldn't get. For example, down Y. He gets armor on a low. That's pretty insane. He also gets multiple hits on his grabs, so he can keep doing the armor moves after that. Also, his grabs aren't really combo based. You need to do a snap vanish if you actually want to combo off of one. Android 16, it's easy for him because he could just do a normal snap vanish or something else, so keep this in mind. He also gains armor on this move, and it's also a wall bang. So again, snap vanish, a bunch of really strong options, but again, he does not have the combo potential as someone like Android 16. One unique thing Broly has is a really unique level 3, because you can combo off of it. As dumb as this is, you can combo off of this level 3, but the thing is, it moves so slowly and it's easily predictable, right? So it's a case of, you see it, you know what to do, either snap vanish or escape by dashing. One thing you don't want to do is dash into it. Wait, give me a sec, try to get the bot to repeat the action. Alright. What you don't want to do is to super dash. That will get you killed. It might move really slowly, but if it does connect, it causes a lot of pressure on block, and it does a lot of chip on block, but in any other case, it's no worries to Broly, because he gets a lot of plus frames on this. Also, something I forgot to show is that the shield does not protect you against normal hits. It protects you against projectiles. That is it. Just no normal hits. One thing I really want to go over is Broly's grab, because of how weird it is. It is such a weird grab, because unlike Android 16, he can't do anything off of it. The grab is just, he throws him, he hits him. He only has a few options. He can either super or snap vanish into combo. He can't do any normal things like Android 16 could do. So his grab's kind of deceiving in that way, because it seems like you can do something off of it, but you can't do something like that. You need to do a snap or a super. Not even with his EX one though. That's when shit gets unique, because you can actually do that. So a lot of pluses when it comes to this move, but a lot of minuses when it comes to this move. The fact that you need to use the EX. Also, his lights have a unique property. It actually acts differently to any of his knockdowns, so this might be useful in actual combos. The next point is how much of a monster Broly is when it comes to pressuring. He has a little bit more options available to him than 16. 16 had amazing options, which are cancel out of a move to do a grab. But here he can do a shoulder barge, he could do his Omega, or he could do a grab. He has so many things available to him to continue the pressure. He can also use a snap vanish if he feels if it's getting bad. Or you can do the button buffer technique, which is the thing that I told you about 16, which is do a hit, delay the hit a wee bit, and then afterwards you do a grab, and it will connect. But here, he can do that, get a combo just like 16. It's insane. Also, if you want to, learn how to do a Dragon Rush, but learn how to do it unpredictably. Don't be predictable with it, because if you're predictable, then they'll just take right out of it, and it won't work well for you. Also, if the opponent goes to attack back, make sure that the first thing you've prepared if you're attacking is an armor move. Because if you're not doing an armor move, they're just going to fuck you up, and they're going to get their combo going. Sorry about the coughing. The other point was that he has a terrible down B. Even though it looks like it covers a lot of ground and has a lot of range, just look at it. It's missing Goku, and I'm literally in front of him. It's because he's so big that it doesn't have much of a horizontal. Like, hitbox has more of a vertical one. So if an opponent was coming down, this is amazing. If he's coming across, this is really shit. Well guys, if you enjoyed this little breakdown of both Broly and Bardock, let me know by leaving a like. If you guys, I plan on doing, what was I going to say again? I plan on doing ranked matches in the future with both Bardock, Broly and 16, so it's a bit of a massive team we got going on there. I don't know a name for it, but I'll come up with something. But until then guys, subscribe if you like. If you guys want to leave a suggestion, go in the comments below and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!